Jack can't even read 3 sentences without forgetting them. He tried meditation for one single time in his life and said it's stupid, it didn't work. He can't even remember what he ate last day. He is so brainwashed by this social media around him that he cannot remember anything. Not Edon though. He knew that one single time won't be enough, so he kept doing it every single day. Every single day he welcomes the sun. Every single day he meditates. And as a result, he became so smart, so intelligent. He can remember every single word that he had read today. And he can remember almost everything in the past books that he had read.
Hello there. So, today I'm going to talk about meditation. You probably have heard of this. You watched it somewhere, you watched it in the movies, you watched it in the cartoons. You must have heard of this. Now, if you haven't by any chance, what is meditation? Meditation is a practice where your mind is completely clear and you focus on nothing else except something that you're focusing on. Let's say your breath, the sounds around you, your feelings, something that you hear, some smell. You only focus on one thing and nothing else. You avoid all the distractions and you come back from them. It's a very good practice that is supposed to be way more practiced nowadays with the social media bombarding us from all over the sites. You turn here, there is a post here, you turn over there is a video there, you turn up, even there is something even there. There is nothing that is not bombarding us. And most people, what they do, they get addicted to this bombarding and they constantly keep wanting more dopamine out of this bombarding. Why should you give in to this now? It's not even your fault though. I've been there. Many people have been there. I know how is the feeling. And it's not easy to get rid of this feeling as well because this thing feels great to you now, but in the long term is freaking disgusting. And you think, but if I lose this, what am I gonna do in the future? There's nothing else for me to do. Well, my friend, of course there is. Of course there is. There always will be. There is never something that you cannot do. You can always find to do something. You can always find something way better to do. You can always find something within yourself that you can accomplish. And meditation helps you so much with that. Your focus and your ability to remember things will be improved in just 1 week of meditating. Trust me when I say this. If you do this correctly, your focus and your ability to remember will be greater than it has ever been. You will read this sentence and it's done. You remember it from one reading. Sadly now, most people mistake this meditation. What am I talking about now? Well, some people think that it's all about deep concentration. I need to not think of anything and do not do anything. My mind just needs to be completely clear, just air, nothing else. We all know that's impossible, especially nowadays. Maybe some of you can do it. To those you can do, good job. But most people cannot. Most people, just as they try to clean up their mind, they suddenly get to a point where it's just there. And suddenly, whoop, it is another thought. And what do you do with this thought? they just give up and think to themselves, I'm not ready for meditation yet. Or even worse, in some cases, people don't even try. The meditation is so mistaken, so brought down, that's something stupid amongst people. Some people will say that you are crazy for doing this meditation. You are crazy that you are improving yourself. Other people will bully you for that. Some people will talk about how stupid you are that you are meditating. You are wasting your time. And literally the whole society may be turned against you. Don't give in to that. That's not how you meditate, and that's not what you do when you meditate. How you meditate is you are grateful for all these distractions. You close your eyes, you take your hands, put them like this on your lap or wherever you want. I suggest your lap. Get outside, get on your bed, get wherever you're comfortable at. It depends on you, and just clean up your mind. Take a few deep breaths and focus on them. Focus on these deep breaths. Your mind doesn't need to be just air. Just focus on your breath and that's it. Focus on this one thing and one thing only. That's what meditation is about. Full focus into one certain thing. Whether it's reading, learning, studying, training, exercising, you focus, all your attention span, all into that. That's how you meditate. And whenever a thought comes up, you don't just say, bro, come on, why now? Now I have to give up. Of course not, bro. Of course not. Be grateful for this thought, because you want these thoughts to come to you. Every time that you come back your focus is distracted by this thought, and you brought it back to this certain thing that you're focusing on, your breath. Every time you do that, your brain is improved. Why? Because it didn't avoid the distraction, it took the distraction. It absolutely front face took the distraction, and now it said, okay, I observed this and I'm going to come back where I am supposed to be. Meditation is about being mindful and aware of yourself. That's it. There is no amount of concentration that you need to be doing. There is no need for that. You just relax yourself, relax your body, and that's it. It's easy as that. What is these benefits then? You probably know them too. You get more mindful. You get way better focus, way better attention span. And most of all, you get the ability to learn. Have you ever read a book and you read the first few sentences and you read them over 3 times just to remember one word from this? It probably happened to you. It happened to me as well. There are many things for this. One is the phone and the distractions around them. And how do you counteract these distractions? You can counteract 2 years of constant scrolling on Instagram with just 2 weeks of meditation. Now, of course, it won't last forever. You will need to be consistent with this. So, meditate way more than you are spending time on social media. That way, your brain gets better, improved, and more mindful, and suddenly you find yourself reading this one sentence and you remember it word by word. You won't believe me until you try it. So that's it for this video. I hope it will be valuable for you and I hope you watched it to the end. And see ya, bro. Have a nice time and keep meditating.